I'm going to super quickly break down the changes that have happened to the 2023 lineup, or have at least been rumoured to happen. First up, Red Bull isn't changing. Max Verstappen has a long-term contract with the team until 2028, and Perez's contract was extended until 2024, so no changes here. Meanwhile, both Ferrari drivers' contracts are currently set to expire in 2024. Sainz had his contract extended until then earlier this year. So yeah, pretty much both the drivers have very comfortable seats within the team. Hamilton's contract does expire next year, but being the poster boy of F1 and Mercedes pretty much certifies his career with Mercedes really isn't going anywhere. Russell's exact contract date isn't stated because he has a long-term contract with the team, so he also isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Finally, a team with changes, McLaren. Lando Norris's contract has been extended this year until 2025. The team is very happy with him and he seems to be very happy with them. However, things aren't so good for Daniel Ricciardo. The team is currently in talks with him about ending his contract, likely with a cash payout. They are also in talks with rookie and F2 winner Oscar Piastri, who was looking likely to join Alpine, but was swiped up last minute by McLaren this week. However, it's not set in stone and Ricciardo could refuse his cash payout by the team. The drama continues with Alpine. Fernando Alonso's contract had expired, and since the team was eager to sign Oscar Piastri, Alonso was likely told to look elsewhere. So he did, and he has signed a multi-year deal with Aston Martin. But now that leaves Alpine desperate for a new driver, and probably pretty upset that they got rid of Alonso. Nothing has been leaked, but people believe that the team will likely look to sign Daniel Ricciardo, as there really isn't many options. Daniel has struggled with McLaren, so if he does sign with Alpine, hopefully he can make that work better. Meanwhile, Esteban Ocon is safe within the team as his contract expires in 2024 and he's been performing very well this year. Pierre Gasly is likely pretty upset with his position. He had a phenomenal end to last year's season and was looking like a great driver, but this year he hasn't had an ounce of luck. And with Perez's contract with Red Bull extended to 2024, he likely doesn't see much of a future within Red Bull. But his contract is until next year and it's unlikely anything will change this year for him. Yuki Tsunoda did well enough last year to have his contract extended for a year, but hasn't been given news as to whether he'll have a seat this time next year. However, by most people's best guesses, he will stay within the team as there isn't anyone lined up for Red Bull to replace him. Plus, he has held his own, picking up some points this season. Sebastian Vettel last week announced his retirement, sad for pretty much everyone, as he is seen as one of the most liked drivers on the grid. It's a shame that his final year in F1 will be tarnished by how bad the Aston Martin was. However, Lance Stroll really isn't even a question. His dad owns the team, so he pretty much owns the team. He is not going anywhere anytime soon. Nicholas Latifi is a paid driver, and he does bring money to Williams, but I'm not sure they can justify the damage that he's done to the team and the car so far this year. He is going to have a phenomenal rest of the year to even stand a chance of making it to 2023, or he's going to have to bring more money to the team. Alex Albon seems to be a mainstay within Williams. Managing to score points has made him very liked within the team, and whilst having a contract until 2023, the team has said that his contract will last beyond that time. And even though he has a semi-negative public opinion, I like him. Alfa Romeo has a whole new team this year after Kimi Räikkönen and Antonio Giovinazzi left last year, and Bottas seems quite comfortable in the team and is performing well. Plus, he has a multi-year deal signed with the team. And thankfully, the same can be said for Zhou Guanyu, who has had a good but maybe slightly traumatic start to his F1 career. And it seems unlikely that he's going to be replaced anytime soon, but it's not off the table as his contract is only until the end of this year. And finally, Haas. Magnussen has had a great year in his return back to Haas, scoring many points for the team. Plus, he has a multi-year contract with the team, so it's likely he is not going anywhere. But the same can't be said for Mick Schumacher. The team, or more specifically Gunther Steiner, has been pretty critical of his performance, but Schumacher did manage to score some points in Silverstone and the Red Bull Ring. However, it's still looking uncertain for Mick, especially as most teams have replacements in mind for any drivers they are losing, so his best chance is putting in a great second half to this year, otherwise it might be the end of his career or at least a year without a seat. So that's everyone. As I said, this list could definitely change, as a lot of these are just rumors and a lot of these haven't had announcements yet from teams. Is there anybody that you think shouldn't be in F1? Comment down below and also say who should replace him. I'd love to know. But with that being said, I will see you next time.